together to create a brighter future for our youth and our beloved Ghana. God bless us all. Thank you once again.
Are you sure we have young people in this room? Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the youth minister. No, that's not loud enough. Make some noise for the youth minister, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much, the Honorable Youth Minister. We are most grateful for your time with us this afternoon. There's another special mention that I have to do, but I would confirm the actual name and I will do that. But ladies and gentlemen, we also have joining us today the Vice Chancellor of the University for Development Studies is here with us today. Round of applause for him, ladies and gents. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gents, we have another short documentary that we'll be showing you. Afterwards, I'll introduce the next speaker. Thank you.
Initiative for young people that makes skills training more accessible, inclusive, and aligned with today's economic needs. The program opens the doors of opportunities wider, welcoming every Ghanaian regardless of gender, ability, or background. It equips young people with practical, market-ready skills, leading not just to jobs, but to dignity, independence, and leadership. This is the new and redefining catch. The National Apprenticeship Program introduces a fresh breath of apprenticeship in Ghana through the allocation of attractive incentives to both trainees and facilitators, plus a whole lot more. With a new wave of President Mahama's free apprenticeship program, the skills gap would no longer be a challenge. Starting from now, a new vehicle of apprenticeship is fueled to build an inclusive economy where every talent is nurtured, every community is uplifted, and no one is left behind.
Persons take this particular job very seriously, this program. Each and every one of them to put themselves in this particular program that is coming. Whether you are a female or male, there is a chance for you. There are a lot of work out there that we are capable of doing it. And I'm advising the young ones over there so that they should try and put themselves into this particular job, because nowadays there is no work anywhere. It's like most of the young ones too, they are looking at this office job. For God's sake, you can't compare your handwork to office job, because if I'm traveling and I don't have anything, just a trimmer and a nipper, I can chop from it.
The free National Apprenticeship Program is here. Free skills for work, free skills for life, free skills for all, and free skills for Ghana.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The National Apprenticeship Program is here for all. I'm not enjoying the energy in the room. Are you sure we have young people in the room? Ghana, 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 oh say, yeah. Ghana, 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 oh say, yeah. Ghana, oh. Ghana, oh. All right, thank you very much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the next person I'm about to introduce is the young man who has put all of this together. He's the young man that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama appointed to work with the Youth Minister to ensure that the needs of the young people of this country are addressed. He is a politician, he is a lawyer, he is an architect who is dedicated his career to youth empowerment and development. He currently serves as the Deputy National Youth Organizer of the National Democratic Congress. He was elected to this position during the 10th Women and Youth Conference at the University of Cape Coast. Before his current role, He has demonstrated commitment to young people as the president of the National Union of Ghana Students, where he was celebrated for his passionate advocacy and engagement in youth activism. He completed University and Technology. With a professional background in architecture, he was inducted as a chartered architect on November 1st, 2024. His desire to make an even greater impact, ladies and gentlemen, led him to further his career by becoming a lawyer, and he was called to the Ghana Bar in the year 2023. As a Deputy National Youth Organizer, he has consistently championed the interest of young people and has been very vocal on issues affecting the youth of this country. In fact, for those of us who experienced the last 8 years, we would attest to the fact that he's been very vocal and he gave the Ezwal administration a tough time. Ladies and gentlemen, he has called us here today and he is leading His Excellency's GHOne Dramani Mahama's vision of ensuring that young people of this country, whether they have had formal education or not, are empowered. With a round of applause and some noise, let's welcome the CEO of the National Youth Authority, Lawyer Osman Ayariga.
Thank you very much, youth of Ghana. Your Excellency GHOne Dramani Mahama, our fearless national chairman of the National Democratic Congress, General Johnson Esedu Nketia, members of Parliament, Chairman of the occasion Nantong Na, colleague chief executive officers, hard-working National Youth Authority staff. Today, it's a humbling experience for me. A privilege I do not take for granted. A privilege because a descendant of the great Ndewura Japa took a bold step to empower many young men and women like myself. Empower us to be the architects of today and the engineers of the future. You have put young people at the helm of affairs of various sectors of your government. I assure you, Your Excellency, we will not, we cannot, and we shall not fail you. And most especially to the millions of youth out there who queued in their numbers to vote for you. Your Excellency, your vision is wide, your plans are many, and your dreams are huge. They give you sleepless nights and they keep us awake because we need to implement those plans of yours. I therefore make this solemn pledge on behalf of the many appointees you have gathered in your government, that we shall reset this country of ours. Together we shall reset Ghana. The World Economic Forum in this report in August 2023 stated Africa's youthful population hit a tune of 1.4 billion and estimated to hit 4 billion by 2050. To the rest of the world, this is a liability. But to you, this is a resource we can tap into. A resource we can tap into to take over the world. A resource, when well nurtured, the African youth can take over the world, and that is why we are here today, to make sure we polish and nurture the talents and abilities of the young people. The conversation of building an industrial Ghana has been taking place since the days of Gordon Gordgesbeck. However, you know very well that we cannot build an industrialized nation without building the capacity and the skills of young people. Today, 2025, Your Excellency John Dramani Mahama, you have put actions to dreams and preparing Ghana for that long industrial takeoff. By preparing young people to be active workforce so that they can create engines of business to make Ghana competitive on the global market, Your Excellency. That is why, on behalf of the thousands of youth here in Ghana and across the world, we say to you, we are grateful. And to say we are grateful is not enough. I will indulge the youth of Ghana and the youth here in Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let us give His Excellency a standing ovation as we show some appreciation for all the good works he has done for the youth of this country and for the entire nation. Let us show some appreciation. Let the world know we have a president who cares. A president who is changing lives and resetting this country. We are grateful. The Hausas will say Mungode. The Kusasas will say Tiposia, can you take over your seats? And here in Tamale they will tell you Tipaya Pam. Tipaya Pam. To the millions of youth out there who are about to take advantage of your president's dream that is being actualized today, the question they ask is, how can they access this beautiful program, the National Apprenticeship Program, which is free of charge? To our brothers in the north and to our sisters in the south, to a young girl, Mariama, who may be in Busunu, who wants to be enrolled, or to a brother who is in Siriko, who wants to be enrolled, or to Nade in Accra, who wants to be enrolled, how do we make it possible? I am here to tell you that the application is free of charge, thanks to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. After the launch today, the forms shall be available in all MMDCE offices. That is the offices of the Metropolitan Municipal District Assemblies. And the forms are absolutely free of charge. To the many who cannot walk to the offices of the various assemblies to access this form, it shall also be made online available to those who may be tax savvy so that they can apply online. You can go online onto the National Youth Authority website, that is on www.nya or nationalyouthauthority.gov.gh. It takes you to the web page of the National Youth Authority. There you would see an icon written NAP, which is the National Apprenticeship Program. When you click on it, it shows you your eligibility to apply for the National Apprenticeship Program. There are two options: either you apply online or you also download the form and print it to fill the forms. When you decide to apply online, it takes you to an online form where you can begin to fill your name. If your name is Bashiru, then you are fortunate. I've already started filling your form for you. If your name is Isidine, you continue with your date of birth, month and year. You can choose the models which you want. Your marital status is important, your religion, whether you are disabled or not, we have the available space for you. If you have any form of disability, you will give us the details, and you also tell us your current place of residence. And Bashiru lives in Tamale, Lameshiko. and he will need your identification, your phone numbers for us to be able to contact you. We'll need your background information, whether you've been to junior high school or you've been to the senior high school. At least we need to know your level of education to be able to know the program which may be credible for you. So the form continues, it speaks to the various models. When you click the drop down, it gives you the various models you want. You have a declaration, a consent, you need guarantors, then you can fill in online and submit online. To those who may be applying or be downloading the form, this will be the paper form that you print out. You fill it, the same form, your name, your status, your education background, the program specific questions, why you are interested in it, and it gives you an array of the various models we'll be doing from manufacturing, renewable energy, etc., etc. And you will need guarantors to guarantee for you so that you'll be able to access this. This is the forms for the this is the application for people who want to enroll as apprentices. For those who want to also enroll or want to provide the services as master craftsmen or master craftswomen, you will also go through the same process to be able to access the program. Ladies and gentlemen, the youth of Ghana, if you don't want this, what else do we want? Once again, let us say a big thank you to His Excellency, the nation builder, the promise keeper, the man who says he will do and he will surely do. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. We thank you so much. God richly bless you all. Bye. I'll give you 60 seconds. Thank you very much. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. Are you tired? Do you want us to do some aerobics? If you're not energetic, you can't be an apprentice. You need energy. So let us feel that energy in this room. Are you ready for jobs? Are you sure? Then make some noise for the president. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have the Minister for Education in the house today. The Honorable Haruna Idrisi is here with us today. Member of Parliament for Tamale South constituency. Ladies and gentlemen, the mosquito who causes pandemonium in the camp of the opponent, the only general in Ghana politics, is here with us today, the chairman of the National Democratic Congress. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have the Member of Parliament for the Tamale North constituency, my former constituency. The Honorable Al-Hassan Soyin is here with us today. Round of applause, ladies and gents. I see the Member of Parliament for Sanargu constituency, the Honorable Isa Atta is here with us today. I see the Vice Chairman of the National Democratic Congress, Chairman Azoka is here with us, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for him. Yes. I see Honorable Adam, the Member of Parliament for Myong constituency. Honorable, let's see you. Thank you very much. I see the CEO of the Ghana Lotteries Authority is also here with us today. Honorable Abdul Salam is here, ladies and gents. As the program goes on, I shall come back and acknowledge the presence of more of the dignitaries that we have. But I also see Shamima Muslim with us today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make some noise for Shamima Muslim. And of course, the special aide to the President, the Honorable Joyce Bar Mokhtari, is here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall invite the Member of Parliament for the
Okay, he's given me permission to go on, so I shall do that. Before I even go ahead to mention his name, let us go through some of the things he has achieved within this short period that we swore him into office. The moment he was sworn into office, the first thing he did was to travel to Boko and commence conversations to restore peace in Boko. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. As if that was not enough, he constituted a committee to set up the Gold Board. He formed an 8-member Education Forum Planning Committee to submit a report and plan an education forum in 2 weeks, which they did and delivered well. He set up a tripartite committee to negotiate and the public sector workers. And guess what? He was in that meeting himself. Ladies and gentlemen, he issued directive through the EPA for immediate halt of illegal mining activities in forests and water bodies. He saw to the reduction of residential fees for University of Ghana students from 3,000 cedis to 2,500 Ghana cedis. He reduced the number of ministries from 30 to 23. Ladies and gentlemen, in a record 14 days, he had appointed his 60 ministers and deputies. In fact, he had formed his cabinet. Ladies and gentlemen, he halted the sale of state land and requested the Land Commission to submit detailed reports of state land purchases. Ladies and gentlemen, he reduced Hajj fares from 75,000 Ghana cedis to 62. We should open warehouses and feed the students with the food in the warehouses. Ladies and gents, he donated 1 million Ghana cedis to victims of the Kantamanto fire. When the Doom fire happened, he was there that very day. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a working president. A president who says and does. A president who has been there before and he's done it before. A president that we have given the mandate to come back and continue what he started. He delivers. He's visionary. And he has decided to reset Ghana and build the Ghana that we want together. Since last week, he's been on a launching spree. We call it one day, one launch. With a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome the gentle giant from Bole, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic of Ghana.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Tapaya. Thank you very much. I was a student in Commonwealth Hall in Legon. So I know that when the choir starts moving, it's like a train. The brake does not stop the train at once. It has to reach the station before it will stop. Thank you very much, my children there. Thank you very much. As was said by our brother Ayarga, you can fill the form online. If you are not digitally competent, you can go to the district assembly office, and they'll give you the form free of charge, and they'll help you to fill it out. Even if you have little formal education, you still qualify to be in the National Apprenticeship Program. So whatever you want to learn, whatever skill you want to learn, if you want to be a seamstress and a mechanic, Aborna level Palua, Anto Chante Fele Forma. There's also come little feeling from our father representing the Yana and chairman of this event, our chiefs and traditional leaders, members of the Council of State, our national chairman of the NDC party, our ministers of state, our members of parliament, our metropolitan, municipal, and district chief executives, senior government officials, chief executive officer of the National Youth Authority, and the regional chief imam, our prosperous Ghana that works for all. I'm honored to stand before you at the launch of the National Apprenticeship Program, NAP, under the theme Skills for Prosperity, Empowering Ghana's Future. This initiative is a testament to our unwavering commitment to investing in the most critical asset of our nation, and that is our youth. It also reaffirms the pledge contained in the National Democratic Congress Manifesto of 2024 to equip young people with relevant, marketable skills that meet the demands of the 21st century job market. The challenge we face today is a growing youth population with limited skills. But Ghana is blessed with a vibrant and youthful population. Yet too many of our young citizens find themselves battling unemployment and underemployment. Recent data from the Ghana Statistical Service reveals that the youth unemployment rate stands at 12.6% for those aged between 15 to 35 years. With an alarming 29% of young people neither engaged in education, in employment, or in training. These figures are not just statistics. They represent real lives of our children. We will not stand by while our young people are denied the opportunities they deserve to thrive. In our 2024 People's Manifesto, we made a bold and deliberate commitment, and I quote, we said we will create 1 million jobs for the young people, particularly in agriculture, manufacturing, ICT, and vocational skills. The National Apprenticeship Program is a major step towards fulfilling that promise. Through this initiative, we seek to provide structured, high-quality vocational training to over 500,000 young people. Young Ghanaians over the next 5 years will start with an initial cohort of 10,000 apprentices nationwide. The National Apprenticeship Program will deliver comprehensive training in a wide range of sectors. We have agriculture and agro-processing. And so if you want to go into agriculture and agro-processing, you can enroll as an apprentice. We will teach you fish farming. We will teach you poultry keeping, how to raise chickens. We will teach you beekeeping so that you can produce honey for the market. We will teach you food preservation so that you can process food for the market. If you want to become or go into craftsmanship, we have various models. We have masonry, we have carpentry, we have plumbing, we have electrical works. And so you can become an electrical technician. In the traditional crafts, we have pottery making, how to make pots. We have bead making, how to make beads. We have weaving, palua. I'm born at Alem Palua, Anto Chantibi. We have leather work. Under fashion and beauty, we have dressmaking, we have hairdressing, we have how to do makeup, how to paint the face, makeup, lipo. Under manufacturing, we have welding, we have furniture making, and we even have basic robotics. Under renewable energy, we can teach you to become a solar technician, and so you can install solar power in people's homes. We will teach you biogas technology. We will teach you how to make energy more efficient. Under hospitality and tourism, we'll teach you culinary arts. Culinary arts is like catering, how to cook, events management, and ecotourism, how to be a tourist guide. Under the automotive industry, we'll teach you how to become an auto mechanic, to repair engines, electrical vehicle servicing, and how to use computer to maintain and service vehicles. Under ICT and digital service, we'll teach you software development, data analysis, and graphic design. My children, my students, my youth. Now this part is interesting. Each apprentice will receive stats how to work. At the end of the program, you will be given a certificate, and that certificate shows that you are professionally qualified in the trade that you went to learn, and you can use that certificate if you want to find a job or go into self-employment. The National Apprenticeship Program is designed to be inclusive, and we have said that at least 45% of the apprentice trainees must be women or girls, girl children. We've also said that at least 5% of the apprentice trainees must be persons living with disability. Special attention will be given to marginalized and vulnerable groups across the country. We are building an apprenticeship system that will leave no one behind. The National Apprenticeship Program will adopt a dual apprenticeship mode. 30% of the training will be classroom-based training. You will learn the theoretical training to become professional in the skill you have chosen. So 30% will be classwork, and 70% will be practical, hands-on training with certified master craftsmen and industry partners. With the classroom training, don't worry if you don't have much formal education, because you will also be taught in the language that you understand. Training will range from short-term modules, that is 2 to 4 months, to long-term programs. The long-term programs will be between 12 months and 18 months, depending on the trade and the skill level that you have applied for. Phase 1, which starts in 2025, will focus on enrolling 10,000 apprentices from all the districts of Ghana. From 2026 onward, we intend to scale up to 100,000 youth trained annually. Application forms will be available at all metropolitan, municipal and district assemblies and online through the National Youth Authority portal starting in May. That's next month. So next month the online portal will be on, and then you can start to apply. The program will be coordinated by the Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment in collaboration with the National Youth Authority, with the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Employment and Labor Relations, the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Agribusiness, and other industry players, civil society organizations, and local government authorities. Ladies and gentlemen, and this is important, full funding of this program has been made with the allocation of 300 million Ghana cedis. In the 2025 budget by the Honorable Minister of Finance. And so this is not going to be like some programs where government rushes and starts it and there are no resources to fund it. With this one, the Minister of Finance has allocated 300 million Ghana cedis for 2025 to start the program. And so the apprenticeship program is projected to achieve the training of over 500,000 young people within the next 5 years. A 60% employment or self-employment rate among the graduates. An average 40% increase in incomes for beneficiaries. And creation of more than 25,000 new small businesses over the next 5 years. A skilled workforce contributing significantly to national industrialization, enhanced empowerment and social inclusion, especially for vulnerable people. I wish to sincerely acknowledge the Alliance for a Green Revolution in Africa and all our development partners for their steadfast support in advancing youth empowerment through skills development. Your contributions have been invaluable in the design and rollout of initiatives such as the National Apprenticeship Program. We look forward to continued collaboration as we build the Ghana we all want together. In conclusion, today we're not just launching a program by igniting a revolution of skills, dreams, and hope. We're charting a bold path towards a future where every young Ghanaian has the tools and opportunities to succeed. Let us rally around this program and I call on government agencies, the private sector, civil society, organizations, traditional rulers, and all stakeholders to lend their unwavering support to the success of the National Apprenticeship Program. After all, a happy youth make a happy nation. Together, colleagues to join me to unveil the logo and officially launch the National Apprenticeship Program. I thank you. May God bless our nation.
Let's make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The National Apprenticeship Program has been officially launched by His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a round of applause. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama. Ladies and gentlemen, we may now take our seats. But before we do that, shall we be upstanding? The police band, can we get the national anthem one more time? Let's be on our feet, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take the national anthem one more time. Thank you very much. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We shall now invite His Excellency, the President, the President is exchanging pleasantries with some of the chiefs that we have here today. Ladies and gentlemen, let me quickly acknowledge some of the dignitaries that we have. The CEO of the Youth Employment Agency, Mr. Malik Basintali, is here. We also have Mr. Zakaria Suleimana, who is the Director General of CTVET. We have Mr. Kwame Zu, the Deputy Director General of CTVET, is here as well. Mr. Fatah Mahama, the Deputy Director General of Ghana TVET Services, is also here with us, ladies and gentlemen. Ms. GHOne Selassie, the Deputy CEO of the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program, is here as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the Member of Parliament for Kumbungu, the Honorable Professor Hamza Adam, is here. The Member of Parliament for Yendi, Lawyer Jofa Fatau, is here. The Member of Parliament for Zabzugu, the Honorable Umar, is here. The Member of Parliament for Nantong, Dr. Khalid, is here. The Member of Parliament for Tatali Saguli, Honorable William Intebie, is here with us as well. Not forgetting the Northeast Regional Minister, the Honorable Ibrahim Tia, is also here with us. I'd now invite the Deputy CEO of the National Youth Authority, Mr. Jacob Atule Adongo, to give us the vote of thanks. The Deputy CEO.
Ministers of State, including the Honorable Harun Adrisu, the Honorable George Oparado, now Chairman, all protocols observed. I am excited and privileged to stand before you to register the vote of thanks for this historic launch. First, our thanks goes to the Almighty God for bringing this day and blessing this day. I also want to express our highest appreciation to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, for having youth issues at heart. He has transmogrified the presidency from King Promise to King Deliverer, and has delivered on almost all his 120 days promise to the people of this country, especially the young people. We are extremely grateful. We also want to thank our minister, very hardworking, our CEO, Honorable Osman Ayarga, and the team who have not slept for over 3 weeks putting this program together. All our development partners, we are extremely grateful that you made time to participate in this program. All the chiefs that are here, we are grateful that you had time to come. We also thank the media and all distinguished guests for coming. I cannot take my seat without thanking and celebrating our gallant youth, that we are happy to take notice of your enthusiasm and your level of happiness and your level of preparedness waiting for this program. We promise you that we'll give you nothing but the best. And to the president again, if tomorrow morning you hear the cock crow, note that NYA and our partners and the young people of this country are grateful. I finally want to thank myself for thanking you. Thank you very much.
GHOne OV van has been one of the best vans I've used personally in this country. It runs a system where we are able to run on Dante to be able to do our broadcast mixed well also from this van.
I've used this OB van for quite a number of big productions, i.e. 3 music awards, the late President Rollis' state funeral, Emmys Africa Awards, and a number of them.
My experience with the GHOne van has been the state of the art equipment they have. Personal experience is you can use it for both indoor and outdoor, all events, conferencing, like anything you need a van to work for you, GHOne provides it.
My experience with the van has been very good. Why? Because it has a number of facilities that I may not get in other vans. You know, the van has a very wide bench that can accommodate all my technical crew, ICC, switcher, graphics, CG, and all of that. And then it also has a studio, a green room studio that comes with TriCaster. So if you want somebody to do commentary on a live event, you can put that presenter or host in that studio as well and get that running.
To give an experience to our audience, we're also watching on TVs and online. Work with an Exo technology system, which makes your video mixing with Panasonic cameras, like a lot of other stuff in terms of content you need to get also for your live broadcasts.
I prefer the GHOne van to a lot of other vans I've used, or even doing my own setup on a tabletop setup, because on a production you see a number of people in the van, and so if you have a very small van, it means that it's going to be choked, and that will affect the creativity as well. The price has been discounted